What's up, guys? I'm just wrapping up a quick bite here. Let everybody get settled in. How's everybody's night going? You might hear a pop. I'm putting in the microphone. Hope we're good. How's everybody's night going? I'm just wrapping up here on my fried chicken and cornbread. I totally forgot a fork, so I've been sitting here staring at this mac and cheese. I think it's typical theme park mac and cheese, though, from what I can tell. So I might not even eat it. But how's everybody's Saturday going? Twisted Tim was amazing, as was I-305. This is supposedly some fine chicken. We're about to find out here. It's good. It's really good. Mr. A to Z, how you doing? It's good to see you. Thomas Schultz is here. Vanessa is here. Hello, Brian is here. Hello, everybody. I think I saw Coaster Mom in there, too. Yeah, chicken from Granny's. Okay. But yeah, so I'm trying to think of an itinerary that we can do in like the last... It's unfortunate that the hours of operation are so shortened. I would love to have seen this park lit up at night. Hey Heather, how you doing? We're just having some fried chicken here. It's delicious. It just came out too. It's not too bad. I mean, it's fried chicken. It's gonna be greasy. But man, it's hot. I sweat through this shirt already. How many coasters do I have? I have to check my count. I'm either at 207 or 208 right now. I haven't done the two kiddie coasters. I'm not even sure if I can get on both of them. I think I can, Woodstock Express, and then there's one other one that I'm not thinking of. But yeah, Avalanche is closed for the rest of the season. Right now, I'm in the Country Kitchen on the second floor. Oh, the finest chicken fingers. Yeah, I mean, I say that about anywhere that I eat chicken fingers because chicken fingers is an easy, quick thing to get. So wherever I am, it could be Pennsylvania, it could be Nebraska, I'll say I'm having the finest chicken fingers in whatever state I'm in. Did you guys hear, though? Speaking of New Jersey, RMC shut down the Jersey Devil coaster. And also, I forget what the one is called in Silverwood, Stump Pilot or something like that. They actually closed both of those down for some reason that they had to inspect them. I wish I could share this chicken with all of you. They recently tweeted out a response to somebody saying that RMC themselves wanted to inspect both rides for some particular reason. I wonder if there was a manufacturing issue. If you're talking about Wonder Woman, Golden Lasso, or whatever that single rail coaster is, that's like the first generation, that and Railblazer. So I don't think they're inspecting those. I think they're inspecting the two second gens that are already out, because there's a few other second gens that have already been constructed or ordered. One, I think, for Magic Mountain, and another one for, was that one for Fun Spot Atlanta, maybe? I don't know if they're getting a single rail, but they are getting some sort of RMC. They didn't say how long. They just, maybe when they were manufacturing these newer second gen single rails, they found some sort of problem. Anyway, I'm gonna try to wrap up eating in like the next 10 minutes. Maybe we can watch the singing mushrooms real quick. Anybody go on some rides or planning to go on some rides this weekend? Is the Coaster Gremlins. Bang on some supports when you're at a park. Get them out of there, shake them out. Let's see how their cornbread is. You did adult stuff. Wow. All right, I can respect that. When I got back from the big Western PA trip, I definitely was like, wow, I need to vacuum. I need to clean my bathroom. I need to do something. Maybe Hershey Park tomorrow. Ooh la la. Just you and your husband on Tuesday and Wednesday. Man, that's awesome. I wish I could go just sporadically on a weeknight like that. But the parks are open a little too, they close a little too early to do that. You got a new puppy, what breed? Aw, man. Well, congrats, that's awesome. Storm Runner Marathon? That sounds awesome. I think we all need to find out what breed Mr. A to Z's dog is. Came to Cabo that 90 minutes today? Jeez. Hello, summer crowds. A boxer, oh my gosh, those things are little lunatics. I remember I had one of my friends, full size, come up to say hi and get its tongue underneath my glasses, like behind it to lick my eyes. The most bizarre little creature. Those things have a lot of energy, and they're just so goofy. Anybody else here have a dog? I don't, personally. I used to foster them, and that was a lot of fun. But I'm obviously not home that much, so I would feel too guilty about having one and leaving them at home. You have a 15-year-old cat, so it has what, like another 15 years to go? So it's going to be with you for a while. Your parents got the sister. Oh, that's awesome. So you can have family reunions. That's cool. 305 was amazing. I, like most people, I grayed out at the bottom of the first drop going into the turn. It's just so much intensity. It's ridiculous. Heather, I forget you have 3 dogs because I only ever see the one in your stories and stuff. And then all of a sudden, like, another one appears. It's so funny. I don't understand how you didn't gray out. It's a rough ride. Oh yeah, one thing I didn't mention, I don't think it has any bearing on the streaming unless you guys want a late night stream. I was gonna go to, I think it's called Funland of Fredericksburg or something like that. There's a little +1 park about a half hour north of here. It closes at 10, and because King's Dominion closes so early, I was gonna go up there. Hey, excuse me. I was gonna go up there and grab the +1 real quick. Yeah, Heather, you definitely have a favorite. Graying out. I was having this issue yesterday, and if anybody wants to take a crack at explaining what graying out means, it's not quite blacking out, which is why it's given that designation. You start to get like tunnel vision, if that makes sense. Like your vision starts to blur a little bit, like you are going to fade, but you aren't, because eventually you come out of the turn or whatever forces are causing you to gray out. Yeah, I always say it's like getting tunnel vision, where everything is starting to go out of focus, basically. And it's like when you pass out, where everything just kind of fades away to black. But you don't truly black out. You don't ever get to the point where you're blacked out. When I checked this morning, the Eiffel Tower was not open. And I'm not planning on going to Busch Gardens Williamsburg. I'm going to make a separate weekend out of that. What I'm planning on doing is coming back here tomorrow. Because I have about a 5.5 hour drive home, I'm going to just focus on photos, re-rides. Because I was so focused on the coasters here, there's a lot of other stuff that I didn't really get to experience. So I'm going to give that a shot. You hate the Eiffel Tower, or you hate graying out? Oh yeah, I would love to see the pup. Have a good night, Mr. A to Z. And welcome, AJC. You grayed out or blacked out on Impulse? The one at Knoebels, right? That one, I don't remember anything about that being like super intense that way. Okay. Graying out, I feel like it's such a very quick experience. At least for me, it only happens within the turn or whatever. Then you're just back to normal again. So like you recover pretty quick, or I hope you do. Unless that does something long term to you and I don't know about it. I don't even know what's going on physically when that happens to you. Impulse at Knoebels graying out. Trying to think where that would be most possible. Yeah, there was nothing notable about that ride where I was like, wow, I can't believe I grayed out or something. Speaking of, has anybody heard at Knoebels if Flying Turns is going to open anytime soon? Yeah, I'm not sure if it's G's going to your brain or leaving your brain because the forces are going out of you. I haven't heard anything about El Toro, but I read a description about the accident, and it sounds like it's going to be down for a good amount of time. The wheel that popped out caused a lot of damage to the track. It popped out almost immediately, like very early on in the ride, and just dragged itself. So there was a lot of damage happening as it made its way throughout the course until it finally came to a stop. So it's going to require some pretty intense refurbishment, unlike what I initially thought was just one modular piece of track getting damaged. Yeah, it's sad news. All right, fried chicken was banging. I'm gonna use these pieces of skin to scoop some mac and cheese up because I forgot a utensil. And then we're gonna get out of here. And hopefully the singing mushrooms will be up for singing for the stream. Wow, it tastes just like Disney mac and cheese, like that generic theme park mac and cheese. Impressive. How can it be so consistently that flavor? Yeah, that's weird that it's been more than a week now, right? And we haven't heard anything about Skyrush. Yeah, it's the same concept. Chicharron, fried chicken. Not as fun with this mac and cheese though. Okay, let's wrap this up. Have I mentioned it's been hot? Look at that. Thank you, Heather. Just wrapping this up here. Yeah, that's years of hard work. Nice little tan line, you know? Been working on it for a very long time. Oh, my cable's a little caught. Dang. Alright. Yep, don't forget to like the stream so more people can find it. Fun fact, while I was filming my vlog for today, a small group of ride operators came up and they wanted to do the outro for the vlog, so that was fun. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Alright, let's go find ourselves some singing mushrooms. My favorite coaster today, it's very much a tie between I-305 and Twisted Timbers. And then I I actually liked Grizzly, believe it or not. Dominator is kind of up there too. And then, what was another good one? Flight of Fear was decent. Racer 75 was not even racing, so that was a bummer, and I rated it a little lower because of that. Apple's Apple was a wild mouse. And I didn't do the two kitties. I'm going to save those for tomorrow. But can you guys let me know how many of you have not been here versus how many of you have been here? Because I think it would be worthwhile, since I'm guessing not a lot of you have been here, to go to the front of the park and just look at that. It gives me such a vibe that's similar to like Islands of Adventure because of the music and a little bit of the architecture. I forget what they call it. I think it's like International Street or something like that. But yeah, it's super cool. Is Grizzly somewhat related to Beast? Oh, I forgot about Anaconda. Yeah, that thing was painful for the neck. It kind of goes through its inversions a little slow, or a little slowly. Yeah, it's about how you describe. It's been very clean. Everyone's been super nice. It's a nice park. It's organized a little funny. as in it's not the most intuitive place to navigate. But after being here for most of the day, I would say that I have a generally good idea of where things are. Yeah, it's like a sister park to Kings Island, isn't it? I have not been there yet. That is definitely on my agenda, whether it is for this season or next season. And I'll definitely have to come back here to King's Dominion. Hopefully Avalanche opens, and then there's rumors of a wing coaster opening here. That would be amazing. All right, let's see. We might have to wait a little bit before they perform. And I'm gonna try to get a full video of their performance. I really like the way Grizzly is set up. The station being in the woods with the style that it's in. It's so good. I was surprised by Flight of Fears. All that theming. Apparently it was what, an Outer Limits coaster? But yeah, once we watch these singing mushrooms, I want to show you guys the entrance to the park because it was really cool.
Oh, every 15 minutes.
No, I forgot to even mention the backlot stunt coaster, which, I don't know, feels a little kind of out of date. And there seems to be some not downtime, some like dead spots between launches that I'm guessing there was other types of show happening in there. Maybe some other types of effects happened.
Why are they singing?
What SNS free spin? The stunt one has some very strange restraints. Flight of Fear is also strange. I've seen them before with Joker's Jinx, but where you have to buckle the restraint yourself is weird. Like the buckle snaps onto the restraint. I've never seen that before. The restraints to the Twisted Timbers was also kind of funny. It feels like, I don't know who designed that shape, but it is painful for your tops of the thighs after a while, because I did many runs on Twisted Timbers. Yeah, these are the singing mushrooms. Every 15 minutes or so, they will do a little number for you. So I'm just waiting patiently for a show. I think the frog will kick things off. So you can see he's playing the piano there. I didn't hear anything about a free spin. I heard about a wing coaster going in there. The lines haven't been that bad. It actually hasn't been that busy today. The most that I saw was in I-305 at like an hour-ish. And Flight of Fear got a pretty decent line as well. But I think it's just the ride throughput is kind of low on that one. And Racer, I don't know if they ever ran more than one train, but from what I've been hearing, apparently that's a thing. They usually only run one train, which is the most bizarre thing to me, is why even bother having that? Why even bother having that coaster if you're not going to race them? You have a racing coaster. They should at least race. Did I hit 1,700 subs? I didn't know that. Oh, thank you. I heard, and the Hurler was like a Wayne's World themed roller coaster of all things. That's so strange. So very strange. They didn't start them at the same time. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they did a pretty good job here at King's Dominion about kind of de-paramounting the park, if that makes any sense. Because there used to be a very strong Paramount Parks presence. Wasn't there like a Tomb Raider ride here? One thing I really do wish that I could have experienced was that volcano roller coaster. That looked really cool. Just missed it, it seems. But at least we got the singing mushrooms, right? I can experience that. Apparently, if you're a singing mushroom, it requires you have facial hair too. Because they all have facial hair. You were in line and it shut down, and then it shut down forever. Oh my goodness. Racer used to be forward and one going backwards. That's amazing. I mean, I wish I could have experienced it at Smurf Mountain as well. That would have been great. And then there was another variety of some creature in there too, right? I forget what it was called, but I have heard about it. Terminator. I don't remember that one. Oh my gosh, there's no Aidens in the chat. I don't know, man. They must be on vacations or something. Or maybe Saturday nights aren't the best for them. When I used to do my Friday night streams, they were a lot more active. And that might be a reason why different people have been showing up to these more. But until spooky season starts, I don't think I'm going to go back to Friday nights. Cedar Point fan checking in. Uncle Orville. Well, welcome to the stream. We're waiting for the singing mushrooms to perform. I must have just barely caught their last performance then, because maybe they'll start at 6 o'clock. If you drink enough, they never stop. The last theme park you went to was Castaway Cove in 2019. Did that guy in the Holiday World video explode the sign? Yes, he did. He exploded the sign. Backward Racer was your favorite? Wow, I don't know if I could handle that. Patiently waiting. My favorite coaster, if I had to choose between I-305 and Twisted Timbers, I might actually go for Twisted Timbers, which, if you guys wouldn't mind, I still need to do a little bit of shopping. So, yeah, you guys might come along with me on that. I didn't really even see that much I-305 merch, which is kind of sad. Yeah, I don't know. How do we get them to sing? Oh, shoot.
Hey, doing, folks? Aren't you glad you caught this act? It gets a little rougher here for the left hand. Ever seen so much talent in one little frog? Okay, guys, it's your turn.
Hello to Charlie, hello to Lucy, hello to Snoopy too. Linus and Lucy say hi, and Woodstock is flying high. They're in the groove now, get on the move now, there is so much to see. Planet Snoopy, the place for you and me. A place for you and me.
How about another one?
Wait till the sun shines, Nelly, and the clouds go drifting by. We will be happy, Nelly, don't you play down Lover's Lane, we'll wander, sweetheart, you and I. Wait till the sun shines, Nelly, by and by, yes, by and by, bye-bye, everybody. See you later.
All right, rounds of applause for the singing mushrooms. At least that's what I've been told. That these guys have. All right. I know, right? Dapper Dan's who? Not here. We have the singing mushrooms. I noticed people go really wild for the boardwalk fries here. Oh, my favorite coaster overall is El Toro. R.I.P. Volvano. Alright, so I think we cut through here. I did see Lucy from the Peanuts dancing somewhere around here. Yeah, I think if I keep going straight, we'll head to the entrance. I'm using the Eiffel Tower here as my frame of reference. It's a good reference point, at least when you're at the front of the park. I haven't done any flat rides except for the carousel. Right now I'm Theme Park Bank, so you know I'm from Instagram? Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm walking towards International Street, right? Thank goodness. Thank you for confirming that. I'm still learning the layout of the park here. What am I recording with? I'm on my phone right now, a Samsung Galaxy S10. And I forgot that I had set it to 720 rather than 1080, so here we are. So I know the signal is a little spotty in this park, or at least in some spots it's just not the best. I lose many bars. Which park that I've been to had the most confusing layout? Maybe Kennywood? Oh no, if I start getting confused, I am not shy about pulling out the map and taking my time with it and studying it. Yeah, I want to say Kennywood maybe. That one maybe took me the longest to really get the hang of. Because there's not really a main center area, it just kind of goes and splits off into 3 different directions. And I think there were places in that park that I didn't even see. You've never been to this park, but it's the closest to you. Interesting. It's a really nice park. At least this front entrance area is like unlike anything I've seen. It almost looks like some cross of Disney Springs with the Islands of Adventure entryway. Just put a giant water feature in the middle. Well, hey, Robert. No, I did not do the Whitewater Canyon. I've done basically all the roller coasters minus the kiddie coasters, plus the carousel. That was about it. Oh my goodness. That is the line to funnel cakes to my left. Holy smokes. People really want their funnel cakes here. I heard that you get very wet on that Whitewater Canyon, so maybe tomorrow I'll come with a extra change of clothes. Alright, almost at the entrance here. And then maybe we can do a little shopping. What time is it? It's 6:10. We got time. It's one of the best rapids rides. Alright. I can't say I've been on many rapids rides, to be honest, because I don't want to ever risk getting completely drenched and then having to spend the rest of the day like that. All right, for those of you who have never been here before, here is the big reveal. Welcome to King's Dominion. Booyah. Boom. I should really make a countdown, but it starts September 10th last I heard. And maybe I get a preview on September 9th or 8th, I forget. But there will be some sort of like media event that I'm trying to get attached to. Oh no, they have a Build-A-Bear here? How funny. How did I not notice that? Interesting. Oh, and they have a Cinnabon. I might take some of that.
We have to walk.
I don't know, if Fright Fest starts September 10th, it's in exactly 2 months, but that's not how many days. Cinnabon is closed. How tragic. Cinnabon is the best, but also terrible for you. All right, where do we go? Where do we go? Ah, the Peanuts Block Party. No shows today. The Bandstand Beat. No shows today. And the Grand Carnival. It's next week. Cool. Alright guys, get ready. Hope you're not scared. Yeah, the park closes early. It's closing at 7 p.m. tonight, which stinks. Yeah, it opened at 11. It's closing at 7. Yeah, the music was pretty loud. At least at the front of the park, yeah. Imagine having to take the stairs, like over there. Ooh, that'd be bad. Kings Island had fast lane for their tower. I don't see anything like that. I just see one with entrance. Usually they have something like that, the fast lane signs out here. Good or? Ooh, nice in here.
You guys can come on.
We're going up.
Welcome to Kings Bay's Eiffel Tower. The tower rises to a height of 331.5 feet, which is 224 feet shorter than the Washington Monument. It is a 1/3 scale replica of the original tower in Paris, which rises to a height of 987 feet. While on the platform, we ask that you not throw or drop anything off the sides. This includes spitting. Eating, drinking, and smoking are also not permitted. When the elevator comes to a stop, you'll be exiting through the doors on my right. You're now at a height of 275 feet. Enjoy your view.
Did he just say we're 800 and how much? Hold on, stand up. Everybody get up.
All right, this is a fun way to show you guys the park. There is Dominator right there. Fun little floorless coaster. Obviously, it reminded me a lot of Bizarro, just without any special effects. I drove here from Central Jersey. I went right after work Friday night. It was about a 5.5 hour drive. Did it all in one shot. Slept, woke up, and I'm here. I was here by open. It was not bad. Let's take a look at the front entrance. There's a lot of hotels that are nearby, and I think if you wanted to fly in here, you could fly into Richmond. They might have an airport there. Oh yeah, I did forget to mention the blue wooden roller coaster over there is the Woodstock Express. I have that lined up to do tomorrow. So you can see that my car is somewhere out there. I should remember where I parked. But yeah, I think that's my car right there. Then some back of house type of stuff here. And I believe out that way is Route 95. Very exciting stuff. Let's see what else. Not sure what that building is over there. Oh, back there is Twisted Timbers. Oh man, I could come up here with my crazy zoom and take some photos. That would be fun. You can see the, what was that called? The Wind Seeker, and then the Americana Ferris wheel, the carousel, the drop tower. Down there, I forget what that Planet Snoopy ride is. But then over there in center frame is Grizzly. I couldn't sleep the night before this year. No, I was super hyped. And also I had drank a lot of caffeine to make that drive. Racer is pretty cool in the way that it kind of is just juts out of the trees. It's unfortunate that it didn't race today though. And then alright, and then over there I see Anaconda operating. Then I see the backlot stunt coaster. And then if you see that big white cylindrical building, I guess it's like hexagonal or octagonal, that's Flight of Fear. That's like the show building. It's basically a big spaghetti bowl of track all weaving between itself, and that's Flight of Fear. Looks like there was a water ride back there that I don't think I ever walked by, and like some buildings in front of it. Is this in the vicinity where that volcano was, like by Flight of Fear? Yeah, I'm bummed that the bobsleds are closed. But they're closed the whole season, and so that's one reason to come back. And if they open anything new next year, that's another reason to come back, and then I'll have done everything at this park. I-305, it's the lift hill, you see it just kind of ominously standing there as you go throughout the park. It's kind of crazy how tall it is. You think, oh, it's a Giga Coaster, whatever. Millennium Force is a Giga Coaster. No, like, it's ridiculously tall. Thank goodness they don't use like a traditional chain on that they use a cable. So you can actually go up it a little bit faster. So the white one over there is the bobsleds by Flight of Fear. Here. I'm not planning on going to Carowinds anytime soon. That's a lot of driving. And once I move to Florida, it'll be easier to do like a flyover type of situation where I can just fly somewhere and drive there. And those are the types of trips that I'm saving for after I've moved to Florida. Right now I'm focused on anything that I can do within like 5 to 6 hours, basically. I didn't black out, I grayed out, like, and only on the bottom of the first drop as you're going into that turn. That was really it. It's just a bad element. Like, it reminds me a lot of Hercules from Dorney Park, where they had a very steep drop and then they just immediately turn you. That's just an awful waste of momentum and a lot of crazy forces on people for no real reason. I think it's poor design in my opinion. Why not just a really nice second hill? So you think it's because of a staffing issue? I thought the flying turns needed some sort of refurbishment or something. Oh, that's cool. What's that called? The Wind Seeker? That is super high. My goodness. Don't talk about lift cables. I know, it's a sensitive subject right now. I kind of want to do Wind Seeker tomorrow. But I don't know how noticeable it is here. It's just looking at all the forests as far out as I can see. Dang. Yeah, I might come up here again tomorrow for my vlog. These views are ridiculous. Oh, the drop tower's about to go. My favorite park? Oh, that's tough. I don't think I really have a favorite. Not at the moment. Hershey Park is up there. Great Adventure for the nostalgia. I really did like Knoebels. But yeah, because I've been to them so frequently, something between Hershey Park and Great Adventure. So, like, I've had magical times, magical days there. Everywhere else, it's hard because I've just felt like a tourist. I had a really awesome day at Waldameer, despite having to get a tetanus shot. Like, that was a fun day. I'm trying to think of what else. Seabreeze is really nice, but these are all like little family parks, you know. Me as a coaster enthusiast, I'm definitely not the target audience for that stuff.
Sorry,
Alright, I'm gonna wait to get down. Did I feel Jersey Devil was slightly overhyped? Yeah. I think a lot of people didn't know what to expect, to be honest. Because of the single rails, the first gen single rails are very intense and very crazy, whereas they toned that down a heck of a lot, and now we have some sort of family-friendly single rail, and it seems like not everybody wanted that, but it's kind of what these parks need, you know? It can't be super intense all the time. It has to be fun for people, for like families and stuff. Instead of waiting in line, everybody crowds around. Storm Runner is amazing. You should totally go back to Hershey. Actually, my girlfriend really wants to go to Hershey Park. It's like one of those that she saw on the Travel Channel or Discovery Channel and has always wanted to go because of that.
How'd the remind me of you? Have to be. How did you guys come together?
I really like their winter event, to be honest, at Hershey Park.
Only in the airport.
Between the light displays and that crazy time on the railroad and then the reindeer.
Welcome back. I hope everyone enjoyed their view. You may find it interesting to know that the tower was designed and fabricated in Austria. It opened in 1974 and it cost $2.2 million, which is about $11 million today. It took 6.5 months to build and 2.5 months to paint. And it's constructed of 700 tons of steel, 15,000 bolts, and 1,500 gallons of paint. When the elevator comes to a stop, you'll be exiting through the doors on my right.
I'm on my left.
Oh, there's a second elevator next to us.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Hey, can I ask a silly question?
Sure.
Why the Eiffel Tower? I haven't even been able to find that on the internet.
I would never know the answer to that.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
They're making an announcement.
Will be closing in 30 minutes.
Oh my gosh, 30 minutes. We've only got 30 minutes, guys. What should we do? Where should we go? We haven't even looked at a coaster or anything. I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna go towards one end of the park and slowly make our way out. How's that sound? We're just gonna slowly make our way out. Oh, Gale Force is a great ride. That reminds me, speaking of Jersey Shore parks, I really need to get to Maurice Piers. Maybe only do 2.5 hours of driving instead of 5 or 6. Because I've been doing a lot of driving lately. That would be a nice little break just to do a little short 2.5 hour drive. That would be nothing. Oh my goodness. I think if I want to head over this way, yeah. Oop. You haven't tried the double cycle? Oh wow. Yeah, double cycle is awesome. I think I did that in 2019? I forgot. The Rocket Express, oh my gosh, look at them rocket away. Can barely see them. They're like red shifted now. They're so fast. Where's the... Oh, there it is. I was looking for the Woodstock Express. I was like, huh? Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at how fast. Oh, there's the Great Pumpkin Coaster. That's the other kiddie coaster I need to attempt to get on. If I can get on it.
Right here, the tower.
Huh, that's kind of cool. The Snoopy Topiary. It's fun. With like the ears up and all that. Why was my live stream only 48 minutes? I forget why. I think it was a very short day. Like they were only open until like 7 or 8. They had limited operating hours that day or something like that. So just kind of showing you guys what was going on and then bailing real quick. You can see I-305's first drop, the lift hill just peeking out. Oh yeah, Rye Playland is another one I need to go hit up. They have it looks like a really nice park. They have like a decent little number of roller coasters too. Hey there, Gabriel. Thanks for saying hi. I always appreciate that. We're actually heading back towards Intimidator. We're gonna watch that for a little bit as the park closes, then slowly make our way out of the park.
Watch him. Somebody come in there with him, please.
Ah, this is where Boo Blasters is. I didn't see that the last time I was walking by here. How funny. I wish they'd let me stream on Boo Blasters. I'd do that in a heartbeat. I think though I'm gonna grab a drink from this vending machine real quick. Hopefully their guns work. Why? They didn't last time you rode it or something? Were they having technical difficulties? What do they have here? Coke, orange soda, salty water. I'm gonna go for that fruit punch. Wow, I pulled out the wrong card. And there it goes. Uh-oh, I got waters. Oh no, I got salty water. So I picked fruit punch and somehow I ended up with 2 Dasanis. What is that about? What the heck? Oh, the Boo Blasters guns weren't working that well at Carowinds. Gotcha. Man, how'd I end up with 2? I was just ripping on these. Okay, I hit the Minute Maid again. If I get more Dasani, oh my gosh, now I have 3. Son of a monkey. Man. No, you know what I think it was? I think somebody got Dasani when they wanted Minute Maid, and well, they left it there, because that's exactly what I was tempted to do just now. But whatever. Make sure to press cancel. Will it still stay up after it doesn't time out? Let's see. It says please play now, so it does end on its own after a certain amount of time. But yeah, that's ridiculous. Now I'm stuck with 3 Dasanis. Is that park open? I don't know if it's open right now. Otherwise, I think that was over by Valdemir. You learned the hard way with another company? Oh no, that's a terrible lesson to learn. Oh my goodness. Now what do I do with 3 Dasanis? Anybody want some Dasani? I'm gonna have a giveaway. Giving away these Dasani bottles that nobody wants. I just noticed something. Are these the crates that everybody was talking about from Croft Industries? My favorite coaster at the moment is El Toro. My favorite coaster that's currently running, probably the Voyage. So were these part of some big announcement that happened or something like that? Some ominous crates? Why didn't I go live in Kennywood? Because they weren't having fireworks. I ended up going over to Islewild and trying to do a live stream there of the fireworks, but the signal was horrible. Yeah, the Voyage is ridiculous. I didn't know they made coasters like that. It was the most intense thing I've been on until I went on I-305. But it's hard to compare the two. But the only bad thing about I-305 is it's all speed and intensity. Some airtime. There were a couple moments of airtime that were pretty good. But if you want your airtime, Twisted Timbers is just on the other side of the park. And you get plenty there. As well as inversions. All right, and we hang left, head over to Flight of Fear, and then we're almost there. Back home in Jersey for you, is Clemington Park reopened? Oh, a Lara Croft Tomb Raider. I haven't heard anything about Clemington Park. It did like a preview week for the 4th of July. Most of the flat rides and water rides are open, but I haven't heard about when they're open, like with Wildcat and everything. I'm keeping an eye out on like their Instagram and their website and stuff, but I haven't really seen anything say that they're going to be fully open. That's definitely something I'm going to go to before the season is out. Volcano used to be in the safari area. Ah, gotcha. Here's something I'm curious about. Do they close the line early? Or do they leave it open and then only close it right when they're closed and then run that ride for however long the queue is? Alright, here we are at I-305. Welcome, one and all. "305 feet. Forget how fast you go. It might be 80, 90 miles an hour. It's pretty fast. Alright, I'm putting down the Dasani. I'm grabbing the mini tripod. Oh man, Racer sounds squeaky. 1 second. All right. You're a Coaster Cred fiend, so you'll be at Clementon too. The slight turn is very abrupt. Alright, I'm begrudgingly having this Dasani so it doesn't go to waste. Anyway, if you haven't had a chance, give the stream a nice little thumbs up for me. I'm trying to figure out why the algorithm treats like every park like their own thing to weigh your expertise on rather than just theme parks in general. I've noticed that anybody who does stuff that's centered around food does better than anything that's centered around rides or roller coasters or anything like that, because they treat the park as its own entity. So if I do anything about Six Flags Great Adventure, it's going to be pushed pretty hard. But if I do anything about any other park, it's like I'm starting over when it comes to the weight of my expertise on that particular park. Very strange. Dispatch time was kind of long there. And there it goes. How fast would you say that is? Like 15 miles an hour, maybe? Your first Giga. Oh man, that's quite the Giga. Even like the biggest YouTuber that does stuff has like 200K. That's a good point. There aren't very big, like, well, there are some very big channels, but they mainly do POVs, which pay out like donkey nothings. A little 2 to 3 minute POV. Advertisers don't go for that stuff, sadly. You've done Intimidator 3 of 5, Orion, and Fury 325 only. Oh man, that's not bad. Those are some pretty big rides right there. I mean, I've only done I-305. I haven't done Orion or Fury 325. Yeah, there's also like Coaster Force and some other one. There's a couple ones that are generically coaster with coaster something in them. Theme Park Review, I think, does videos still. I remember they used to. Yeah. I mean, I would be happy if I can transition as I move to Florida and stuff, do more stuff outside theme parks and mix it up a little bit. Right now, I'm just on a binge of these northeastern parks because it's not going to be a thing that I can do in like a year's time. Attraction spot, gotcha. Yeah, people go for the food stuff over everything else because food is universal. But like, I have seen, just now I'm starting to rant a little, but like, I have seen people with hundreds and thousands of subscribers and all they do is eat tons of food that they probably just vomit later. Like, who needs to buy $50 of Burger King or McDonald's and then eat it on camera for the world to see? And who is watching that? That is I blame the Dasani for this little rant here, but people seriously are watching other people eat unhealthily and like destroying their health, and it's all for the views, all for the ad revenue. It's kind of awful. Yeah, people watch it. Lots of people watch it. It's the same to me with like all those, watch this in case, like here's the 560 things you missed in this 20-minute show, and they're just reaching super hard and don't know what they're talking about. I suffer from a lot of imposter syndrome. Even though I'm very knowledgeable about Marvel, I don't feel like I have the authority to speak on Marvel. There's a lot of people who that clearly doesn't bother them, and they'll talk about Marvel all the time without any authority. And so I don't watch those because I already know more than them. But it's like, well, why don't I make some shows like that? But because by the time you put it out, it takes forever to produce, and the competition is so fierce. The most popular channels are usually the most clickbaity, or even worse, spoilery. And yeah, I don't want to touch any of that. Oh yeah, Florida is super saturated. I bet you though, there's a lot of stuff that doesn't get any love in Florida. And that's why when I moved to Florida, one of my thoughts is to do the parks that, you know, you can do by flying to one city, renting a car, and there you go. So like Great America, the stuff in Texas, Silverwood, Dollywood, all that stuff. That's kind of what'll be next year on next year's agenda. Nah, I can't. It's exhausting to me, like, because for views, I see a lot of people, like, for instance, if you're watching Loki, so many people are talking about Kang, nobody's bringing up the House of Ideas for some reason. There's a lot of speculation, and it's just, that's the kind of stuff that I do with, like, my friends, and I don't know, maybe I'll create, like, well, this is something I might throw out for an idea for a poll or something, or a post, but maybe we can create like a Discord and have a chat going like that, like a Marvel chat. Like, all you have to do, grab like a subscription to Marvel Unlimited, read some of the 70s and 80s stuff for Loki, and all of the suggestions are there, even the Journey into Mystery, and you'll have a more thorough understanding about what all of those YouTubers are pulling from. Where am I going next weekend? Probably Maurice Piers. I have to see if all their roller coasters are operating, because as of the middle of June, that wasn't true. That wasn't the case. And that'll be my first visit down there, so I want to make sure I can get them all done there. And also I have to figure out where the Fascination Parlor is. Well, if you've only watched the movies and shows, like, the comic books are going to be what they're pulling from, and that's where most of those YouTube channels are pulling their theories from. Everyone's expecting Kang. I'm expecting these two kids to show up. It's either going to be a Loki that's running the show, who doesn't want any other Loki to do anything positive ever, or it's going to be those two kids, the then and now. Or maybe it's the one above all. I don't know. But it's getting into some weird stuff here. I'm going to wave, see if they wave back. All right. Sadly, there is no I-305 merch here, is there? The House of Ideas. I don't think many people have brought that up. The two kids, I think, are called Then and Now. Yeah, they just have a nano coaster here. That's literally it. And wow, I guess the lockers are full. Everyone's just throwing their stuff on the top of the lockers. Huh. That's crazy. Yeah, there's two weird space temporal kids. And they usually live in the House of Ideas. And with Kang, there's like multiple Kangs that exist in multiple timelines that also could be any one of them, but like, who knows what the big idea is. I'm more excited that they seem to have planted the seeds for Pet Avengers, to be honest. Kang has already been cast, but I think Marvel, as like a business, would want to avoid setting up their a Phase 4 villain in a TV show completely unrelated for Loki, which is so focused on as like a character study of Loki. And it's been doing really well with that. I don't think they'd suddenly in the last episode introduce Kang. I think maybe they could use Ravonna as a vehicle for getting Kang involved. Yeah, House of Ideas is probably what that place is that they got to on when they opened the portal. But who knows what this this villain will be? We'll find out soon enough. All right, I would like to find a store of some kind. Oh my goodness, look at the size of these sloths. That's a big sloth right there. What do I have to do for that sloth? I can't know. Don't be tempted. There's also rainbow llamas there. And I have friends that would love those. But I shall not be tempted. Right, I think what makes the most sense, whatever they do, it's safer to put stuff like that into stingers or into like the post-credit scenes rather than into the main plot of the story. But they're also very dangerously playing with the man behind the curtain type of stuff. They've said as much. So everybody is expecting a twist of some kind, which, who knows? All the stuff with Mephisto exhausted me during WandaVision. And then people were talking about other speculations in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So I'm over it. No more weird predictions for me. Marvel has shown that they're very much just going straight forward with their stuff. There's not going to be any crazy twists like that. I'm walking away from the plushes. I'm staying strong, okay? What the heck? I think Falcon and the Winter Soldier could have been condensed down. There was a lot of dead space. Or it should have had another pass or two with the writing. Oh no. That guy did a 3-point challenge and got 0 points. Now that's embarrassing.
I mean, I would pull down 100 and that would be the last one.
All right, we're headed back to Candy Apple Grove. You thought nobody was likable. What about Zemo? He had Turkish delights. Trying to say you wouldn't have accepted some Turkish delights from Zemo. He even danced. We got like a 10-hour version of that, didn't we? Sadly, I don't think the wild mushrooms are going to perform for us one last time. I think they packed it up for the night. I think one wild thing about Falcon and the Winter Soldier was that people were legitimately hating the actor playing U.S. agent because he did his job so well. The general public was not separating the two. It was crazy. Like, how that guy gonna get death threats because of a role he played in a comic book show? Like, what? People are just so wrong. Thank you, Theme Park Banks. The time is now 7 p.m. And they're gonna throw everybody off all the rides. Doesn't matter if they're up in the air or what. They're kicking them all out. Those people are very lucky. They got dropped off at the... Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Look at this funnel cake line. These people are going to be here till like 10 p.m. Holy smokes. Yeah, they made the announcement. It's closed. But people got to get their fried Oreos and funnel cakes. Serious. So dumb. It's the middle of the summer and they close at 7. That is infinite sadness right there. Part of me didn't even want to come here because of the minimal hours that they're operating. I think, isn't Busch Gardens Williamsburg closing early as well? I mean, it'd be funny if they were open later. Because then maybe I'd consider going there. Maybe not next weekend, so I can have a break from the drive. Weekend after that, or after that. But definitely this summer. It's on the agenda. Or maybe I can do some combination of like, I put it in the fall and do their Howl of Scream event or something. It's open till 10. I could actually go there like right now, be there in like 45 minutes to an hour and get on a couple rides. That would be insane. I kind of like the idea. All right, if I do that though, you guys gotta like look out for it on Instagram or something. Right now I'm trying to walk back towards Twisted Timbers just to see if the store is open. Definitely want to pick up my merch now and not tomorrow. Or I would prefer to. Oh, I also don't know if you guys realize this, but they have Twisted Timber Spirit jerseys. I hope that's a trend that continues and we see more Spirit jerseys themed after roller coasters. That's kind of a ripoff for like an hour. What is this world where a theme park? Yeah, it's a world where everybody gets along a little bit better because we're out later. Therefore, we're too tired. Man, it is super tempting to go to Busch Gardens Williamsburg to grab a couple new rides because they would be new rides for me. I wonder if they're still open. Hold on, let's see. Hey, are you guys already closed? No?
No, you can still shop.
I could shop a little? All right. Thanks. All right, they said I can go shop a little. They said it. So, first up, Twisted Timbers, pin. I have not been to Busch Gardens Williamsburg before. I'm doing the short version of shopping here. I really want this Twisted Timbers shirt in a medium. In a medium, why must you all be small? This is the Spirit jersey I was talking about. If they used the other logo, I would probably have gotten this. Here's a question. This hat, or where's the other hat? They had it here. Oh no, they don't. I thought they had a second hat. I don't know. I like this hat though. Last time you went there, you were 8 and 8 years ago, but I didn't go on Apollo's Chariot. Oh my goodness, you didn't? One thing I need to do is figure out if I can access my Platinum Pass on the app. They also have plush apples that look like rotten apples. And they also have this really funny bear with this kind of funny grin. What's that? A card, please. What's that?
You can get you right here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's because I don't have any change, so.
Yeah, no worries.
I should really start collecting coins. What you doing with the camera today?
Live streaming.
Oh, that's so. Is that what you're doing right now?
Sorry?
Is that what you're doing right now?
Like currently, yeah.
That's dope. You from around here?
No, I'm from New Jersey.
New Jersey. That's what I thought. I always scan the pins, scan the cap. Well, I hope you enjoyed your day here.
I did.
7:21.
Actually, I have a pass.
What's the nearest park towards you? Is it this one or?
The nearest park to me is Dorney Park. I went to Cedar Point and I forgot my Platinum Pass, so they just gave me a new one.
Fair enough. Well, I was scanning, it's going to be 5148.
Cool.
So see, I kind of want to start collecting pins and things like off the
I like that one because it's hard enamel versus like.
Yeah, and it looks really good. It's like what that one is. Yeah, this one's just.
Exactly, where it's like a picture and they just put shiny stuff over it. Thank you guys. Have a good night.
Of course, you have a great day.
Skyrocket 2. Why does that sound familiar? Where is that? I'm not sure. I'm gonna start hightailing it out of here because I noticed that between the front of the park and this shop back here, they had different merch. They still have like Twisted Timber stuff, but it wasn't the same.
Yeah, that's bungee.
All right, current time 7:09. Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. go wild, drive an hour, get on like 2 rides, go home. That certainly would be something. That would be a feat. Oh yeah, Lake Compounds has something like that. You're talking about like the phobia, fear, whatever it's called, or electric eel, that thingy. Okay, if you could only do 2 roller coasters in Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, which one would you do? Help me out here. Griffin and Apollo's, okay. Apollo's and Verbolten, or Griffin, okay. I'm starting to see a trend here. Griffin and Apollo's. Okay. This is going to be one of the silliest things I've ever tried to do. I'm going to try to go to Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. Verbolten has the best theming and a drop track. Ooh, drop track. Why are they playing like spooky music here? This must be a scare zone during Halloween. The iconic drop over the Rhine River. Oh my goodness. That sounds intense. Whew. All right, guys. I'd love to keep you around for the entire drive. That would be amazing. But I'm probably going to vlog if I get to Busch Gardens, Williamsburg in enough time. Hopefully there's no traffic or anything. I think I'm going to say goodbye for now so I can use both arms and quickly do this. So yeah, thank you for the idea. I'm going to go for Griffin and Apollo's Chariot and maybe Verbolten if I can do it. All right. No, I'm not going to stream it. I will maybe pop on just real quick to give you an update, but I'm thinking I want to vlog this one. It would kind of be weird to stream like in the middle of it. Like I would have to put the phone down and all that stuff, you know what I mean? Because I would be getting on the rides and stuff. So I'm gonna say goodnight. Hope you have a great weekend. Maybe when they close around 10 o'clock, I'll pop back on again just to give you guys an update, just to say hello. And then I'll definitely be back with a vlog from me rushing around over there, okay? I'm actually kind of pumped about this. This could be really interesting or it could go terribly. We'll see. Have a great night, guys. Hopefully I'll see you in about 3 hours. Bye.